What's going on, everyone? MikeO back, doing another Mailday recap. Got a variety of stuff to share with you. As always, it's kind of the way I do my mail days, but got a few slabs, got a big stack of singles, including a variety of Philly stuff, even some Topps Now cards, which I find fun to collect. Certainly don't have to worry about overpaying or value with them, and even a couple of football cards. But before showing off the cards, just figured I'd pop on the screen and just talk for a few minutes. Obviously, a lot of things happening in the hobby. Staying busy, personally, just trying to get videos out when I can. Just don't have time to do them daily. But there's tons of great content out there. I'm having fun watching YouTube on the run. In today's world now with cell phones and everything, I feel like I'm constantly watching stuff, yet you feel like you don't have time to watch as much as maybe you used to. But even when I'm driving around, I'm popping on videos, listening to stuff, watching things all the time, just not getting to comment as much as I'd like to. Baseball season, regular season's come to an end. Playoffs are underway now. Red Sox won the wild card game. Cardinals, Dodgers tonight. Should be interesting. I feel like a lot of people are overlooking the Cardinals, and based on that franchise's history, and I've seen it personally, when they knocked the Phillies out, who were the big favorite back in 2011, Cardinals are dangerous. I wouldn't sleep on them. Obviously, the Dodgers are unbelievably talented, but one game, all it takes is one reliever to have a bad day or one crucial mistake in the field, and your season comes to an end. So I'm fascinated to watch Cardinals-Dodgers tonight. As far as the rest of the playoffs, should be a lot of fun. Kind of like the Rays, kind of like the Giants, but we'll see. I think it's pretty wide open. There's very few teams that I don't see going far. Like I didn't see the Yankees or Red Sox. They could win a series or two. I'd be kind of surprised with the Braves as well. The Braves have a fantastic lineup, but I just think the back end of their bullpen could present some problems at a certain point. But we'll see. I do think things are open. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I love this time of the year. I love watching the baseball playoffs on a nightly basis. Love looking forward to the NFL games every weekend. Should be a ton of fun. This is like the best part of the year for me for sports, because I'm really a baseball, football guy. So super excited to watch that, and of course follow the card market as well. It'll be interesting. It feels like things are cooling off a little bit. When I went to the Philly show last week, I went on Friday and was there kind of late, and it just didn't seem as frantic, but I did hear Saturday was pretty busy. I got another show, a mall show coming up in another week, so going to be interesting to see how that is. Online, I found some decent deals. Not that I've gone crazy buying stuff, but wax, like if you're looking for baseball stuff, it's for the most part fairly affordable. Of course, basketball and football, a little bit of a different story, but going to be kind of interesting to see how things develop and evolve going forward. So with all that being said, let's take a look at some of the stuff that I picked up. All right, well, let's get into all the stuff I picked up, and it's kind of typical of the way I purchase. I mix it up. I kind of collect it all. Vintage, modern, raw, graded, Phillies, Hall of Famers, just players I like. Just enjoy collecting sports cards for sure. Try and just pick up a little bit of different stuff all the time. So a couple football, not too crazy. Damian Harris, rookie from Prism. He showed some promise this year and then really did nothing in the Tampa Bay game. But Prism, I forget what it's called. I guess that's like a Velocity Prism orange. I don't know. It looked neat and it was at the right price. Picked up a couple Brady slabs in 9s, SGC 9s. Is a select silver Prism. He played okay. Got the win against the Patriots. That was an interesting game and an odd game to watch, to say the least. And also picked up this 2020 Panini Select Tom Brady red die cut Prism. Not a huge fan of the die cuts, but won this with the other one, combined shipping, and get good prices on them. I've noticed SGC prices rising a little bit. Not finding as many great deals, but they are out there to be had. So I will always keep an eye on them when I'm looking for specific cards. Another SGC pickup. This one picked up from Big Scott 35. He actually submitted it in one of my bulk submissions. Had 2 of them. Just kind of asked him what he was planning on doing with it. He was planning on sending it off for consignment. So figured I would pick it up. I just really never broke any Series 2. I think I did maybe a couple hangers or blasters or something. No hobbies. So didn't really grab many of the rookies from that set, so I figured what the hell, might as well just get one slabbed. Brian Hayes looked really good against the Phillies, that's for sure. Not that a lot of guys don't. Couple slabs as you see on screen. This one also part of a submission, and got this one from Triple Crown 24, so JT hooked it up on the Mickey Mantle from 67. Definitely not my favorite Mantle, but one I didn't have. Lower grade, that's kind of the way I roll with most vintage. And we were able to agree to a price on that, so I was able to pick that one up. This card's been out for a while. Got this one from Baseball Collector a while ago during some sort of live sale event. Was able to pick up the Pee Wee Reese, and then he sent it off to Garrett Card Cutter, who got it authenticated and encapsulated from PSA DNA for me. So nice Pee Wee Reese there. The Perez Steel collection is just amazing looking, so super excited to get that one back in hand. It'd been out a while, so you kind of tend to just forget about it. So it didn't feel too bad, but I'm sure it was out for several months. Here's a stack of Topps Now stuff. Joey Votto came in, and you might ask, why are you buying Joey Votto? Well, this was made after a game in Wrigley where he hit a couple home runs, and purchased it because I was at that game. Back at the National, that first day got in, went with Wesker Griff and Big Smooth. We went over to Wrigley Field, checked it out, saw the game, and, Joey Votto didn't disappoint because, what an icon of the game. All right, some Philly stuff. Turn back the clock. Jim Thome and Kent Tekulve. I always pick them up, get them pretty cheap. And just a stack. These just go in the binder with the Phillies Ultimate Topps team sets. Hoskins, Bryce Harper, Aaron Nola, another Harper, Brad Miller, JT Realmuto, another Harper, Andrew McCutchen, another Harper, another Brad Miller, another Harper, and a Zach Wheeler. So still have more of them coming in. Look forward to those showing up. And hey, they're nice and cheap. They cost you $4 or $5 a piece. And I mean, if you really want to gamble and wait, you could always buy some cheap at auction. But to me, it's not worth it because the print runs are so low that they actually become incredibly difficult to find. All right, rest of the pickups. So this is a metal mini, Steve Carlton from Allen and Ginter. Picked that one up. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to put it in a magnetic. I'm definitely going to peel the protector off because it looks terrible the way it looks now. But I could put it in a mini top loader, a magnetic, or send it off for slabbing. I don't know that it really needs to be slabbed though, but pretty cool. I believe the print run on them is 3. Got a refractor of Reese Hoskins from 2020 Allen and Ginter Chrome. This is kind of an oddball but beautiful looking Richie Ashburn, 1982. TCMA Richie Ashburn, just again, awesome looking card, and they're cheap. This one not cheap. Bryce Harper 2021 Finest Flashbacks Red Parallel matches the Phils. Numbered 4 or 5. Harper had a sensational season. Definitely has a strong opportunity to win the MVP. So we'll see what happens. I know a lot of people are jumping on the Juan Soto bandwagon. I think that's a little questionable. I mean, he had a great year. He's got great numbers. But, I guess it's debatable. Everyone's going to have their different opinions. Tatis was obviously leading the way the majority of the season, but the Padres really tanked in the second half, specifically the last month. and his numbers did dwindle a little bit. Harper kept the Phillies in the race. His second half numbers were insane. And Soto kind of had, when he made the All-Star game, a lot of people were kind of like, how did he make the All-Star game? His numbers weren't incredible. He really turned it on and had a great run late. Nationals were completely out of it. Now, I understand none of those three teams made the postseason. The Phillies were the closest. Harper probably played in the most relevant of games. He did struggle in the last Atlanta series and then played decent in Miami, but I don't know. We'll see. The baseball writers will let us know in a month or so. Either way, Harper has had a nice run in Philadelphia. Unfortunately, they missed the postseason for the 10th consecutive year, and they need to turn things around. Got this one in a lot. This is a purple refractor, numbered to 299. Purple refractor is never my favorite, but got it fairly cheap. These all came together. I think I won this lot for like $2. Gold stars, factory set exclusive, couple Prismic powers, and then a foil from 2020. Also bought a Harper Chrome box topper blue refractor from Gypsy Queen. Blues numbered to 150. Sapphire Harper from the All-Star game a couple years ago. Green Wave, Aqua Wave, whatever they call them. Bryce Harper to 199. Rafael Marchand auto from 2021 Topps Chrome. I think this guy's going to be a good player. I don't know that he's a star power or will be relevant in the hobby, but I do think he'll be around the big leagues for a while. He'll be one of those guys who starts for a little while and at the very least is a really good kind of secondary catcher. Good defensively and has a little bit of offensive potential. Here's a pink or magenta sparkle. Again, not sure what's what in terms of numbering, but the card looks great. Gold refractor of Aaron Nola from 2020 Topps Allen and Ginter. That is numbered to 50. There's a Prismic Power Bryce Harper red refractor, serial numbered to 5. This one was super cheap, like $25 or something. So I love these mini diamond refractors. I think these are great looking. I do kind of wish that they actually had the player's image in color. I think it would pop even more if you had the player's image in color with the background black and white with the mini diamond refractor. I think that would be top notch, but these look great regardless. Shout out to Prestige Collectibles. Was able to make a purchase of several Japanese Charlie Manuel cards. There you go with the Buffaloes. Charlie Manuel, Phillies manager for a number of years. World Series winning manager. Was a manager with the Cleveland Indians. Big-time hitting coach who is very much credited for helping Jim Thome get to the portion of his career that he got to. Helped coach him a lot. And was a sensational player in Japan. A big star in Japan for 4 or 5 years. Had a brief Major League career as well, but these cards are awesome. My intention is to send them into SGC to get them slabbed. Don't really care whatsoever what they grade. But those cards are freaking cool as can be. So, thank you for them. Gotta get a John Kruk Ginter auto for sure. Not exactly framed up great, but not too bad now. I know they made a few other Phillies too. Got to be on the lookout for them. With wax being so expensive and things so tough to pull, a lot of people are tossing their cards up at very high buy it now prices. Like a Mickey Moniak autograph out of his product, I'd love to pick up, but it's like a $5 auto in my mind, and I see guys trying to get 40, 50, 60 bucks out of it. So who knows? Moniak's still young. Not writing him off yet, but from what I've seen, he is probably a 4th, 5th outfielder for the next few years. But again, you never know. Guys can develop. But that Kruk's awesome. Won that one at auction cheap. Got an orange refractor of Bryce Harper from 2020 Topps Chrome, numbered to 25. Gorgeous card. And final pickup is an Allen and Ginter autograph, and David Bodie. That's from Archive Signature Series. Haven't spent a lot of time looking at the Archive Signature Series. I probably should spend a little bit more time looking into them. But again, those boxes, which used to be $50 when they came out, and sometimes you could snag them as low as like $39, $44. This year they came out at like $65, $75. So people aren't as willing to dump those cards really cheap. So now and then you can get them at auction. Either way, I'm happy with my pickups. Appreciate everyone watching. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.